The moment something is different from what society is accustomed to, whenever something is different, they almost immediately tend to reject it or judge it, critique it, snaps them out of their commonality. And that's a very strong feeling that you can actually interpret in your physiology. It feels right here in the gut. You can feel people staring at you. Even if they're just praising you, even if they're saying, man, you're phenomenal, you look great, you can still feel it. It is a form of self-respect. It is a form of self-knowledge. The fact that you know how to express yourself and wear what, not what you, just what you want. Because that's the main difference, right? I could just tell you, wear whatever the fuck you want to wear and don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks about you. But this is a science. The science studies perception. So you're not going to wear just about anything. You're going to wear something according to your essence. Now, your essence is something that needs to be developed. Everything that I just mentioned, it sounds very easy, it sounds very simple, but it takes work and it takes time and it takes money, right? Effort, energy from your part. So it's a responsibility that you're taking for yourself. Why? You're not doing it just because you want to be perceived as beautiful. You're not doing it just out of superficial values. So that alone, that tiny fact that you're taking a responsibility for yourself because you love yourself, because you want to know yourself, that alone should destroy any type of criticism. It's like, man, I'm taking care of myself. Who the fuck are you to tell me? Based on what are you passing on judgment onto me? Based on what? Show me the actual facts. Show me the science of perception and image, like the one that I'm teaching you right now. Confidence. You're confident because you know who you are, or you're working upon yourself. So that alone should bring you a lot of confidence. Like, I am one of the few people that actually get to work on themselves holistically. Not just their body, not just their image, not just their mind, not spiritually as well. And if you take care of all of yourself, your physical self, your emotional self, your mind self, and your spiritual self, you're good to go. Show me another person that is doing something similar. Show me. You just show me who else is doing something like that. And we can count them with this hand, right? It's very hard to encounter someone like you that wants to improve. So that puts you into a different category that no one can fucking touch you. If you don't want to be looked at, if you don't want to be judged, then simply stop to exist. Someone who has no voice, someone who has no body, someone who is basically a nobody, that type of person is the one who is never going to get judged. If you're on the path of self-awareness and confidence, magnetic confidence, then you realize that you've accepted the conditions, you're going to get judged. And sometimes it's a lonely path because very few understand what you're going through. But that's why you're strong and that's why you're on this path.